Hello and welcome to this Learn and Connect video tutorial. This guide will show you how to navigate through the structure of blended learning programs. In order to access any training in which you have been enrolled, you will need to visit the UNHCR learning platform called Learn and Connect at learn.unhcr.org. Make sure you are using the Internet Explorer browser and that the pop-up blocker is disabled via Tools, Pop-up blocker, turn off pop-up blocker. On the login page, enter your username and your password. If you have questions on the login process, please consult the How do I log in link on the home page. After you have logged in, on the Home Page tab, you will find useful resources and help guides. Please consult these if you are a new user to the learning platform. You will find your training under the My Learning tab. Locate the program in which you are enrolled and notice that its type is curriculum. It also has a specific icon associated with it. Click on Manage to access the learning program. The left-hand side column of the curriculum's interface contains all the necessary steps you need to finish in order to complete the learning program. Depending on the program, the structure may vary. The bar at the top of the column will show you your overall progress. Click on the steps in the left column to access them. Note that you need to go through the steps in a certain sequence depending on the requirements of the program. This means that some of the steps might not be available until you have completed the previous ones. For every step of the program, please consult the instructions at the top of the right-hand side column. A green check mark will appear next to every completed part in the structure of the program. For certain steps of the program, you will need to download documentation related to the course. In order to access the self-study materials or documentation, you need to first click on the name of the step in the left column, then click on Launch. A new window will open from where you can consult the materials. You can choose to save them to your computer or open them online. After you have performed this step, return to the curriculum and click on Mark Complete. If the learning program includes e-learning or online courses, you will need to complete these as well. To access the e-learning courses of the program, click on their name in the left-hand side column, then click on Launch. Read the information on your screen and click on Agree. The course will start in a new window, therefore it is important to note that you should switch off the pop-up blocker of your browser via Tools, Pop-up blocker, turn off pop-up blocker. To complete an e-learning, make sure you complete all chapters or units of the course. Go through every screen of the course to finish it. Consult the menu of the e-learning course to keep track of pages you have not yet visited. Note that completed chapters will change color and formatting to indicate your progress. After you have finished all chapters or units of the course, you will need to submit the final evaluation for the e-learning to be marked as complete. Click on the name of the course, then click on Evaluate. Fill in and submit the evaluation by following the instructions on your screen. After this, the e-learning will be marked as completed. Where applicable, during the program you will need to also sign up and attend online training classes, also referred to as webinars. Access the webinar part of the program by clicking on its name in the left-hand side column then click on Select Session. You will need to first register for one of the sessions offered. Consult the dates and times when the webinar is offered, then click on Request next to the session you wish to attend. Note that the sessions have a limited number of places. If the time of the session you selected is no longer convenient for you, you can quit the session by clicking on the Withdraw button. You can then select and register for another session with sufficient available places. To launch the webinar at the respective time and date, return to this step and click on Launch. A new window will open loading your session. Note that webinars will only work in the Internet Explorer browser. In case the browser will warn you that you need to install a small piece of software called ActiveX, please do so by following the instructions on your screen. You will also need to dial in via phone to a conference number which your instructor will communicate to you at the time of the training. In most cases, this will be an international or a headquarters phone number. Some programs might include knowledge assessments in their structure, in other words, tests. To access the test of the program, click on the name of this step in the left-hand side column and then click on Launch. The test will open in a new window. Follow the instructions on the screen and go through all the pages. Answer the questions and submit your results. Note that the system will notify you of whether you have passed or whether you need to retry. Depending on the setup of the test, you can have more than one attempt at launching it. Note that once you have started the test, you should not close the browser window. This will cause your results to be lost and counts as one attempt. Turn to your training contact in case you need further details on the test. To access the self-study part of learning programs which require you to submit an assignment, click on these steps in the left-hand side column of your screen, and then click on Launch. The assignment part will open in a new window. Therefore, it is important to note that your browser's pop-up blocker is disabled before you continue. Click on Agree, and you will be taken to the self-study assignment part of the program. Once you have reached the assignment interface, select the modules for which you wish to submit your task. You can also consult the resources associated with this particular chapter. Click on the Assignments link on the left-hand side column and then select the task you wish to attempt. Read the summary information and follow the instructions on your screen. When you are ready to submit your assignment, click on the Browse, then on the Submit button in order to upload and send your contribution to the tutor of the course. An automatic email notification will be sent out to you and to the tutor. Once the tutor reviews your assignment, you will be notified via a system email and can return to this step to access their feedback. You might also be required to rework and resubmit your assignment based on your tutor's comments. Once all the assignments have been passed, the self-study part of the program in the curriculum will be marked completed. In case your learning program also includes a workshop, your training contact will enroll you in this step of the training. No action is needed on your part. In some cases, you might be asked to evaluate the face-to-face training, in which case, please access the Evaluate option in the right-hand side column. After completing all steps within the curriculum, its training status should change to pending evaluation in your My Learning tab. If it still shows as in progress, you have not yet completed all the steps. Select the Evaluate link for the curriculum to fill in and submit the evaluation pertaining to the entire program. The training status will then change to completed. If the training is eligible for fact sheet recording and if its status is completed, it will automatically appear the next day under section 4 of your fact sheet. To print a certificate of completion once the curriculum status is completed, click on the title of the training to access the Print Certificate link. To complete an e-learning, make sure you complete all chapters or units of the course. Go through every screen of the course to finish it. Consult the menu of the e-learning course to keep track of pages you have not yet visited. Note that completed chapters will change color and formatting to indicate your progress.